Welcome back. In this Black Excellist series, we will highlight the Damola Adamolekun, the young CEO of P.F. Chang's China Bistro.
Welcome to Black Excellist. This is where we celebrate Black excellence, achievement, and affluence. Our mission is to inspire you as we enlighten you.
The young CEO of P.F. Chang's China Bistro, Damola Adamolekun made history when he became P.F. Chang's first Black CEO back in 2020. 2 years after his appointment of the popular Asian casual dining restaurant chain, Adamolekun has been able to turn the company around, survive a pandemic, and has seen sales surge since he took over the helm. In this Black Excellist presentation, we will highlight Damola Adamolekun, financial guru and CEO. Damola Adamolekun is the Chief Executive Officer of P.F. Chang's China Bistro, where he leads one of the largest upscale dining Asian restaurant brands around the world. Adamolekun, the Nigerian-born son of a neurologist and a pharmacist, is a unique CEO on various fronts. He's one of the few Black chiefs of a major U.S. company, given P.F. Chang's has 200 full-service restaurants that bring in about $1 billion a year. But even more fascinating is the fact that he's just 33 years old at the time of this video. He also stands out as the rare private equity executive to manage a portfolio company himself, rather than install a CEO and advise on the sidelines. The 33-year-old took over the Arizona-based concept in July of 2020. His takeover began after he helped lead the charge with Paulson & Company in a $700 million deal to acquire P.F. Chang's. But Mr. Adamolekun's background is in finance and deal-making, so leading a restaurant was never one of his aspirations. Although as a teenager, he had one brief job waiting tables. Adamolekun received a Bachelor of Arts in Economics from Brown University, where he was a member of the Ivy League champion Brown football team. He also later earned his MBA from Harvard Business School. The finance whiz developed his professional pedigree at blue-chip firms like Goldman Sachs and private equity firm Paulson & Company, with little experience in the dining scene. And his relationship and rapport with his boss, John Paulson, is what set him on the path to be a CEO. Adamolekun approached John and the Paulson & Company team with a proposal to buy P.F. Chang's. He grew up next to a P.F. Chang's in Columbia, Maryland, so he was very familiar with the restaurant. He went through the numbers, the structure of the deal, and the business potential. What initially piqued Adamolekun's interest was the company itself. It was a poorly run one with a lot to fix, but it was also a restaurant chain with high brand awareness. Adamolekun could not deny that the food was great and had remarkable consistency around the country. Paulson & Company bought into this vision, purchased the Asian-themed bistro, and then hired a CEO to run P.F. Chang's. However, the CEO was in his mid-70s and an old-school operator. His focus was on operations and core management and less on some of the technology capabilities that the company needed. During this time period, Adamolekun was the Chief Strategy Officer, but due to the magnitude of the task, the new owners needed someone to tackle the business transformation that was necessary to make the company successful, and that included remodeling the entire fleet and building a digital infrastructure and delivery service. Paulson & Company determined that Damola was the right person to help make the big strides necessary in modernizing the Asian-inspired casual dining restaurant chain. Besides a short-lived job at a local restaurant as a teenager, Adamolekun had no operating chops in the restaurant industry. But that would not matter because his tenacity, business IQ, and reliance on database decision-making would help him guide the next iteration of P.F. Chang's. To manage operations at the scale of 200 restaurants, Adamolekun built out a heat map to see what's happening with each restaurant. The heat map measures culinary performance, the time to get an order to the table, audit scores, hospitality performance, and wait times. Customer scores and turnover rate are in there too. The Harvard Business School graduate realized early that his job was not making food. He was more focused on managing operations at scale. Since taking the reins 2 years ago, P.F. Chang's revenue rose 32% to $922 million in 2021 alone. That growth stems partly from the eatery's embrace of digital tools like apps, delivery services, and the expansion of smaller restaurants with limited menus solely for pickup orders. Adamolekun sees market potential for twice the number of P.F. Chang's stores it currently operates within only a few years. The young CEO also made it a priority to differentiate the restaurant from rivals like Applebee's or Chili's. In the 2 years since taking the helm, he's put a lot of effort in dramatically improving the dining experience at P.F. Chang's. He's tweaked the food menu, overhauled the decor, added pops of color to the dining room, dimmed the lighting, added ambient music, and added an element of theater at the tables with such items as sizzling dumplings and smoking sushi. And since Adamolekun leans heavily into technology, he's incorporated a guest reservation system that makes his employees' job a lot easier. P.F. Chang's now has tablets for paying at the table, which allows the servers to run around a little less. More recent changes include a subscription program to stoke loyalty and refreshing its grocery offerings to improve the quality of its retail items. The company launched its P.F. Chang's to-go offshoot to focus on delivery in crowded urban areas where building a full-size bistro might be cost-prohibitive. The chain now operates about a dozen of the small footprint, fast casual type locations around the country, but Adamolekun says he sees runway for up to 1,000 of them around the country. There are currently 18. Delivery and to-go orders were viewed as an annoyance by the company and CEOs before Adamolekun. Now they are seen as a huge opportunity and post-pandemic as a necessity. Self-delivery is now used in 90 of the brand's full-service locations, though Adamolekun has no plan to move completely away from third-party delivery platforms. Restaurant teams like the self-delivery model because tips are retained in-house. As the CEO and member of its board of directors, Adamolekun has been essential in the evolution of P.F. Chang, one of the largest and most famous restaurant chains across the globe. Even though the brand was still strong, he believed that the success of its transformation centered around its ability to embrace change and adapt to the uncertain future. For the past 2 years, not only has he successfully led the company to improve customer experience and increase profit margins, but he has also shifted the measuring stick of young Black professionals.
We appreciate the fact that you stayed until the end. Thank you for spending time with us, and don't forget to like this video. Also, make sure you subscribe so that you never miss a video. Bye for now. We will see you tomorrow.
Like we're not going anywhere. Maybe it's because there's something